Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, Friday, the 12th of June 2015, mid-month and approaching the mid-summer. This is John Faraclas from Allaboutshipping with the latest of the shipping markets and the indexes and the geopolitics affecting sailing. The BDI, the Baltic Dry Index, closed up 13 points, 13 for luck. Agatha Christie would have written a great second play again. Closed at 642, which is up 32 points since last week's 610. So we are above the threshold of 600 points, and let's see where the new era of trade will lead the indexes. The BCI 2014, the Capesize, up 10 points at 820, which is overall 45 points since last week's 865. Now, our favorite size, the Baltic Panamax Index, the BPI, was up 23 points, listen to this now, and 123 up since last week. So, a good closing at 719, above the threshold of 700, and up 123 since last week, as I said, 596 points. The Supras, also up 9 points at 778, up 22 points since last week's 656. And finally, not so much, but it's a plus, 2 points up for the BHSI at 338 points, which is up 7 points since last week's 331. Not so much of an increase here, but still it's good. So overall, the dry index is doing well. Okay. The wets, the BDTI was down now, just 2 points at 908. It's struggling to get back above the threshold of the 1,000 points, and up 40 points since last week, 868 points. Finally, 1 point minus for the BCTI, the clean cargoes, which is plus 5 points since last week's 720. So, as you can see, we have two different markets in this week, which is a plus dry market and a minus but steady wet market. Now, geopolitics. Where does we start? You will read in the written report. Ukraine, top of the agenda, be prepared for the major mess. Greece, suspense continues. The dramas below of the tragic scenarios and the comedians of the New Observer. Did I hear you say guillotine? You know, for those who failed from both sides, not just the Greek side. People blame, unfortunately, wrongfully, but it's also the European and international side. This is the European Union, the International Monetary Fund, to go under the guillotine. Now, with the possible of Brexit and Grexit, try Duxit from Deutschland. Okay? It might happen. And, you know, try to see for the first time out of the box and see the change. This is a big problem. Deutschland is a problem. Okay? And it would be good for our viewers and beyond to read and study one of my interviews with Jim Davis, who gave back 2013, okay? And you can see what I mean and what is going on, okay? You think I am biased, but you can listen to an authority, okay? One of the pillars of international shipping and finance. The most important person today is Jim Davis, whose views have always, at the end of the day, became true. The migrants, an accumulating mess, as a big mess. Elections in Turkey. I'm very pleased that my predictions through the long live interview with news of the University of York indeed was right. Erdogan's power has been eroded for the first time in 13 years, and there are more things to come in Turkey, which of course we would like to see Turkey behaving properly in the close proximity in the Eastern Mediterranean to the countries around her, and of course globally. Let's move now to something else. I hear you say sex and the mountain, like the Sex in the City. Well, some of the judicial people very wise should come down to their senses before it's too late. Of course, one has to punish all those provocateurs and exhibitionists, but you very well know what I mean. Africa, nice. What do you like to know about Libya, about Kenya, South Africa? Is anybody trying to work out how we will destroy the Islamic State? You know, what about the preemptive attack and strikes all over the place. That's the only way they will listen. But who's behind them? Okay? Who is financing them? Who is offering the weaponry? Okay, that's important. China. Did I hear you say corruption there? The US, European Union, forthcoming sanctions will definitely lead to war and an ending economic war with Russia. Even, of course, the proxy one can do. Let the Baku Games finish and watch the space. Talking about the US, we are very pleased to see former First Lady of the US, Hillary Clinton, beginning tomorrow a big campaign to be elected the first woman president of the United States and the youngest of all the candidates, of course. She's, of course, in my view, the undisputable mermaid, to use a shipping term, and of course, she deserves to be elected. So, tomorrow, be ready, all of you, at Roosevelt Island in New York, where the entire globe will be focused on. Finally, after suggesting about Samos and Chios in the eastern Aegean Islands and Spetses in the Saronic one, why don't try the two A's in southeast Cyclades, Astypalea and Amorgos. Lovely place to go there, and of course, you're going to have the time of your life. Greece is a country blessed by the gods, and of course has become the envy of many worldwide, and he did not know why. And with this, we wish you a happy weekend, a healthy weekend, and be on guard about the developments which can come out on an asymmetrical basis worldwide. This is John Faraclas from allaboutshipping.co.uk, over and out.